So you could say I've had a pretty typical life. I was the standout athlete at my high school, in which I played baseball, football, and basketball, in which baseball was my favorite sport. I generally had a lot of friends, in which I took advantage of the time I had that was free to be able to go out and have fun with those friends. And that's probably how I looked on the surface to many people who didn't know who I was. But I aim to change that today. By showing you 3 objects, I hope to be able to give you all a deeper meaning of how those objects mean, what those objects mean to me, and how those objects have played a role in my life. So even though I've already expressed my love of baseball, my first item today is in fact a baseball. I started playing baseball when I was probably 5 years old, and I loved it ever since. One of the main reasons I love baseball is because no matter what problems were going on throughout my life, I always had baseball to lean back on. And whenever I was out on that field, none of those problems or outside noise that the world generated mattered. It only mattered that I was out on that baseball field. But there were some times in which I couldn't play baseball nearly at all. And that leads me to my second object, and that object is my knee. Early in my junior season of football, I ended up tearing my ACL and was unable to play football and baseball for that year. That knee surgery was a testament in 2 ways, both physically and mentally. Both physically and mentally, it was one of the most hardest times in my life to get back to how I was as an athlete and how I was as a person before that injury. But whenever I was injured, I had to fill the void somehow of not being able to socially interact with my friends or get the competition I got out of sports. And that leads me to my last object, an Xbox controller. Playing Xbox with my friends was one of the main reasons that helped me keep my attitude up during a tough time throughout my life. Call of Duty, and really any other competitive game you could think of, was how I got a little taste of competition when I couldn't play sports anymore. To conclude, I just wanted to thank you all for coming today and allowing me the ability to share you more about myself. If there's anything that you take from this speech, I hope it's that you realize that just as objects can have deeper meaning, so too can those objects have deeper meaning for the people that they connect to. Thank you.